If you haven't already, say goodbye to low-fat and fat-free products. That low-fat cracker, non-fat milk, reduced-fat peanut butter, it is so 1990. Our 9 News fitness expert, Emily Schramm, and our 9 News nutritionist, Dr. Rachel Yan, join me to talk about the skinny on fat. You both have touched about this in some of your segments in the past, but I wanted to bring everyone together to really talk about it because I still see people buying low-fat, non-fat in the grocery store, and it just makes me cringe.
Us too.
Oh my God, right?
Yes.
All right, so Dr. Rachel, we'll start with you. So talk about how this has changed over the years.
You know, it's a fad. Low fat has only been a very short-term fad. And, you know, humans have always eaten high fat. That's how we survived.
Right.
So I think with the reemergence of eating naturally, the proper fats have come back into the table, which is really exciting.
Yeah, we just have to mentally change people again, you know, to kind of get out of that. So people are really shocked when they hear us talk about cooking with butter and oil and drink like real milk and coconut, exactly. And there has been evidence to prove that eating fat can actually keep you from getting fat.
Yeah, and I started as a personal trainer before a nutritionist, so I come from that world of if I want to lose fat, I have to cut it out of my diet. And I have to eat multiple meals throughout the day. And that's just focusing on one small component of weight loss. And it's so much more about hormones than it is about calories. And that's a huge, scary shift for people. But if you learn about insulin, which is a storage hormone, and what causes insulin to store fat, that's coming from carbohydrates and excess sugars. It's not coming from really nutritious fats that are meant to heal our body and also give our brains the energy to go through long times and long periods without food.
Right. Of course, there's good fats and bad fats, so we're going to get to this in a second. But real quick, just in terms of, you know, if buying non-fat and low-fat, there's usually stuff in that the body just doesn't recognize and doesn't even know how to break down because it's got to be replaced with something.
Yeah. You know, fats are a macronutrient, which means that your body needs it to burn. And so if you take that out, then you just have sugar to replace it, or artificial sweeteners or natural flavorings, and that stuff is really bad for you. So one way or another, your body's going to get nutrition. It's going to feel like your food is actually nourishing you. And if you take that big piece out, got to replace it with something to make it palatable.
Right. The body doesn't know what to do with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so you brought in some...
I brought my kitchen.
You pretty much did, which I love. It gives people some really good ideas of what you... I mean, look at these two. They're healthy, and so they eat fats, and so this is what they eat.
Yeah, and I think, you know, with cooking oils, this is a big one because it's so easy to go wrong with cooking oils because what's easy is olive oil, which is great, but at high temperature, it's not so great, and it becomes the bad fats. And so avocado oil spray over there, I'm really excited about. I cook with avocado oil all the time. I know Dr. Rachel and I both, we love putting MCT oil in our coffee. So this is MCT oil or MCT powder, and you can start your morning off with like a really good kickstart to the day. And then of course, I think we know nuts and nut butters, seeds, coconut butter is, oh my gosh, if you want to cut sugar, just get some good coconut butter and you will cut that craving really fast. It's so delicious.
Avocado and real butter.
Real butter, grass-fed.
I mean, people still buy margarine.
Stay away from that stuff. It's processed.
Doesn't taste good.
It doesn't taste good.
Even flies don't go to it. So,
I know,
that's
for sure.
Good idea.
And thinking of like omega-3s, fatty acids healing, you can get good fats with wild-caught salmon and wild-caught fish and even grass-fed beef. So instead of just taking fish oil all the time, incorporate it into your day-to-day food.
It'll make you feel fuller longer too, by the way. I mean, there's a lot of benefits.
And a higher fat diet has been shown to really lower your bad cholesterol and up your good cholesterol consistently.
Right.
So there's a lot of benefits for this.
I appreciate both of you coming in to talk about this. We're trying to set the record straight here, which I like.
One person at a time.
Yes, we're trying. And of course, we're going to put all of this information on our website at 9news.com.